Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Bigger Than Race. Exposure to all things truth, whether you like it or not, with unique perspectives from different beings from all walks of life. This is Bigger Than Race. Investigate truth on your own terms. Welcome back to Bigger Than Race. You know who this is? This is your boy, Brando. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I just had to bring you this news. I had to bring you this truth. I could not sit back and let myself see this nonsense and not expose it. I told you that you need to be very careful of who you listen to within this crypto space. There's people who do not have your best interest. They will tell you truths, but it will be in such a way that it's tricking you at the same time. Now, when you talk about sorcery, we need to look into the words. You hear things about words mean things, folks. I make fun of it, but words do mean things, folks. And you need to pay attention. Now, I know you see a grandma on the screen. Ladies and gentlemen, I have personally seen the crypto granny talk bad about several different projects that I know are monstrous. One of them being Stellar. Now she's talking about Algorand. She called Hedera Hashgraph a scam. Ladies and gentlemen, today she has to get exposed. Now I want you to know something. Me pointing out the truths of her misleading you down the wrong path is not me picking on her. You see, because Crypto Granny chose to put herself in the bull ring. This is the media. And there's nothing off limits. When you make yourself a public figure, you can be exposed. Exposure happens all the time. Don't you see those magazines? Like the Inquirer? Oh, Brad Pitt is losing all his money to Angelina Jolie. In 2 days they got married and oh my God, he got rich off Bitcoin. All that BS. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to tarry too long because we're going to dive right in because this needs to happen ASAP. And Crypto Granny, I hope somebody sends this to you because I need to take you to the truth real quick. And nobody can combat this. And that's a fact. Let's go. Now, Crypto Granny, we have you here talking.
In the payment sector for my investment portfolio. You know, you jump up and down. And
we're going to rewind this back.
I'm telling you, babies, it's not. Ripple is the best of technology, the best of breed in the payment sector for my investment portfolio. You know, you jump up and...
Okay. Now I want you to understand something. She's talking about her investment portfolio. And she's talking about Ripple. She has not mentioned XRP. And she won't mention XRP in this cut. Because what you need to understand, she is telling you the truth. But see, what you guys don't understand is that Ripple and XRP are separate, and they're separate for a reason. You will make money off of XRP. But you will not get rich off of it because 90% of you do not have enough of it to make you rich. Because the truth is, it will not go up to the price that you think it's going to because they have been misleading you with pie in the sky information. Now, Ripple, if you are an accredited investor, you will make millions off of that, owning that those shares of that company, Ripple. Not anything to do with XRP.
Down and you go, hey, Stellar has got, IBM. Well, I can tell you IBM are doing their own blockchain and they've got their own clients, man. They just use Stellar to understand how blockchain works. Stellar.
Okay, she just said that IBM only partnered with Stellar so that they can understand how blockchain works. Now, we all know that is BS, and we know that's BS, especially if you have been tuning in to Bigger Than Race. Because we've shown you that IBM is literally everywhere. You can go take a peek in your closet right now, and you'll see IBM sitting there. They just hide out in everywhere, in all types of places. But what you need to understand, ladies and gentlemen, what she's not telling you is that IBM is like this little shell for Stellar. Stellar is right up in there. And everywhere that IBM is taking blockchain, they're utilizing the Stellar protocol. And when using the Stellar protocol, you have to use the Stellar Lumen, the XLM token. You have to use it. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. And you can look this information up. We've shown it to you before. You have to use the Stellar XLM Lumen. Okay, so they don't want you to know that Stellar is really the chosen one. They cannot tell you that because they don't want you to benefit from all this type of money. That is why they mislead you and they use people like Crypto Granny to do that. See, you would think she's looking all wholesome, but truthfully, she'll eat you. These people appear to be wholesome people, but really they are wolves in sheep clothing. Now let's continue.
Barely has any clients.
Okay, she just said Stellar barely has any clients. Ladies and gentlemen, Stellar has so many clients, and if you look at 6 degrees of separation from all of the companies that have been shown you that Stellar has been partnered with, and I haven't even shown you everything because there's just so much. Stellar is partnered with Samsung, right along with Tron, with the ecosystem. Listen, she's talking utter nonsense. And if you look at the timing of things, they always start this nonsense when Stellar's got a lot of hotness going on. And they have to create all this hype within the communities. Stellar doesn't have to do that. A lot of these other blockchains, companies don't have to create hype. None of them do. It's only this one asset called XRP. And they involved with Ripple. And everybody in this hype. She says Stellar don't have, come on.
Another thing, right? And also they copied Ripple's technology. Okay, they forked Ripple's technology. We will go into that.
Yes, Jed did fork the Ripple technology. He created it. And basically, Ripple thought they was going to get over on Jed. And Jed was a lot smarter than they think. That's why I always love when people underestimate me. Because as soon as you do, you have already lost. See, they underestimated Jed, and Jed hit him with a checkmate. Now forking, see, they try to make forking a technology a bad thing. First of all, Jed created it, so he was rightful to fork whatever he wanted to fork. Okay, that's a fact. But anyways, people who fork technology, they fork it because they see a benefit of value within that technology that they can then enhance and take it to the 4.0 level. Hence is why XRP technology is the 2.0, because Jed, he only gave them so much. And then he hit them with the 4.0, which does everything. And see, people always keep saying, oh, Stellar's only for the CBDCs. XRP is for the banks. But see, what you guys don't understand is Stellar is much more. I mean, you have whole cities, the whole A coin, the African Wakanda is being built on Stellar. You have Internet of Things running on Stellar. I mean, you literally have all the money. Now, Crypto Granny doesn't want you to know that, so she's going to try to mislead you and hide behind that little fake facade of a grandma. You ain't my grandma. I wouldn't eat no milk and cookies at your house, because you might try to lead me down the wrong hole. Huh, Little Red Riding Hood. I ain't riding in your hood. Let's go.
Algo ripped off every.
Okay, she just talked about, let's listen to what she just said, because now I got to get into her. Got to get into it. Who ripped?
Right, they didn't ICO at $2.50. Where's the coin sitting? 30 cents.
She's talking about Algorand. And just so you know I'm not lying, I'm going to rewind it back so that you can hear it. Let's go, Crypto Granny.
Algo ripped off everyone, right? They didn't ICO at $2.50. Where's the coin sitting? 30 cents. You got suckered in, man, big time.
Now you can say the same thing about XRP. It just depends when you invest in a project. You have a lot of people who invested in XRP when it was at $2. Where's XRP sitting at? 52 cents. See, your claims are nonsense. It's nonsense. See, I invested in XRP at 20 cents both times. When I benefited off the 2017 run up, and then I benefited again, caught it at 20 cents. See, even Warren Buffett knows entry points are very important. Now, that is not my fault that you invested at the wrong time. Maybe you weren't patient enough, but pain equals learning. Now, I invested in the Algorand at 27 cents, 30 cents, 32 cents. I'm happy with my investment because I know what it is. And I'm going to show you guys in this video why she is talking utter bearable bullshit. Ladies and gentlemen.
The thing is, right, Stella, there's been flaws in their technology. Seriously, big deal, this bank, Munich-based Von Hyde Bank, established in 1740. It's one little piss bank.
Okay, that bank is one of the oldest standard banks. Okay, she's just talking nonsense because she's trying to downplay how really monumental this is for Stellar. She's trying to tell you that the technology is not good. But I'm going to show you that's a lie, because all of these stable coins, all these companies keep choosing Stellar to build on. And they're not choosing XRP. You only have a couple little things using XRP. Coil, Forte, and whatever else they try to speculate and combine to make it up. Y'all probably trying to say Subway is now making subs on XRP Ledger. That's how stupid y'all sound.
In Germany, sorry to say this, but it's a private little bank, right? And seriously, this
private banks have a whole lot of money.
This is it. This is Stella's news for the whole year. If I do Ripple, man.
Listen, I've been giving you news and facts of Stellar all year. She's talking about if I do Ripple. If you do Ripple, they play. Dude, half of the stuff y'all even talk about is not real. You drop press releases, draw them up just to cause hype, so you can hype up your little sheep investors so that they can pour money into this and so you can dump it on them. That's the truth. Now, I know I'm ruffling some feathers. I know some of you still think I'm out here trying to get Crypto Granny, when really I'm trying to show you why you need to keep your ears peeled to the streets and stop looking at these crypto YouTubers as gods, because she is a sheep and she will eat your hamburger.
I would be at this pay.
I'm sorry, she's not a sheep. She's a wolf. Looking at you like you're the sheep.
Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of pages, right? Hundreds and hundreds of pages, okay? So, I'm sorry, Stella to me is a very disappointing story, right? The guy couldn't even give away XLM. He had to burn it because he couldn't give it away, right? Not only that, they didn't have their own technology. They forked Ripple's technology.
So this is her claim, the whole forking thing. Come on, I just told you. And then secondly, what are you even talking about in regards to this?
He had to burn it because he couldn't give it away, right? Not only that, they didn't have their own technology. They forked Ripple's technology. So it's a bad copy of Ripple, right?
The problem what I have with this, with Crypto Granny, is I even asked her before I even had a YouTube channel. I said, what do you think about Stellar? She told me that it was just what she's saying now. It's nothing. They're nothing. Just like what Crypto Eddie said. Oh, they're trying. They're trying. And I presented her with some facts. And then she got all uppity in her feelings. She says, I know more than you, mine. I know more than you, mine. I have a finance degree. I have a finance degree. Okay, I don't care about all that. What I care about is the truth. And the truth is you are lying to the people because you are a paid shill who has been paid to hype up the community with this horrible, bearable bullshit. And then you then get paid in XRP. Can I get an amen?
It's a bad copy of Ripple, as far as I'm concerned. And that's all the information down there from Mazzari, right? So they burnt a lot of their coins, and now there's 50 million left. And if you listen to what's the guy's name from Cardano, Charles Hoskinson, you get his idea on what he thinks about Stellar, right?
Okay. Now, I want you to catch something. So she talked about Algorand and said Algorand scammed investors. And now she's saying Charles Hoskinson talks bad about Stellar. He doesn't have a good viewpoint of Stellar. But see, Charles Hoskinson, every time I've heard him speak, always speaks highly of Algorand and what they're doing over there. Now, I wish I had a video I could play it for you. But if you pay attention and if you know Charles Hoskinson's work, you will see that you are just spreading FUD because you don't want these investors to know what the real projects are. You don't want them to invest in Hedera Hashgraph. You don't want them to invest in Stellar. You don't want them to invest in Algorand because this is going to change their lives, and I'm going to prove it to you.
Look at some of those streams, and I do look at him because he's a very bright fellow, and I like ADA, right? He said, forget it. These guys, they went to the retail client. They basically followed the people that just want to, trade it around and everything else. And it doesn't have any real great utility, okay? That's for sure. Even when Stellar mentioned on their platform they've got this new client who's got 800 companies, it's not using Stellar's coin. It's using Zin, which is completely different again.
It's not true. If they're using the Stellar protocol, they have to use the Stellar XLM Lumen. She keeps trying to downplay monumental things that nobody is doing on XRP Ledger. I've always told you about 6 degrees of separation. These partnerships that have partnerships within partnerships. That is the 6 degrees of separation that leads you down to the rabbit hole. Now, do you want to get this money or do you want to follow individuals that do not have your best interests?
Okay, so I really need to, for me, as I said in my investment.
She hasn't really said anything that could convince me otherwise because she's always said the same thing that she's always been saying. Now let's look at the Digital Chamber of Commerce. And just so you guys know and understand how big this page is right here, it just says who we are. The Chamber of Digital Commerce is the world's leading trade association representing the digital asset and blockchain industry. Okay? Now, these are the real deals. And you can come here yourself and look this up. But I want you to see these memberships real quick. And she tried to downplay the IBM connection partnership with Stellar and IBM. I keep trying to tell you, they don't want you to win. Hence is why the community and the narrative has been spun that Stellar is not the one. Stellar is the little brother. Stellar is, they're a copycat, man. They're a copycat. I know more than you, mate. Now look at this. Who do we see here at the executive committee? Okay. We see Hedera Hashgraph, who she has called a scam. And people who listen to her know that she has called them a scam. I'm not lying. Now, here we have IBM. IBM is still partnered with Stellar. Ladies and gentlemen, they don't have to tell you that they are partnered. They don't need to tell you anything. IBM is well connected globally. Everywhere I go, I see IBM. And I see Stellar right along with it. They do not want you to know. Even on this screen here, we're in the executive committee. They even have the president's circle. They have Stellar right here. Because they don't want you to understand that Stellar is the beast that it is. Everything is perception. You would think, because Ripple is up here, and then Stellar's way down here, you would automatically assume, oh, XRP is it. But I keep telling you that Ripple is its own entity for a reason. Now, if you get out your emotions and get out your feelings, you'll understand the truth that I'm trying to kick to you. I'm telling you the truth. I want you to win. You don't understand this. I'm not against you. I'm not a hater. Now, look, she talked about Algorand, President's Circle, on the Digital Chamber of Commerce. How could you say that they are a fraud? They scam their investors. You're scamming the people out of the truth. I mean, and then you guys can come here and look at all this yourself and also see the people that are, on board. But this is the real deal. Digital Chamber of Commerce is the real deal. And if you know, you know. Boom. Let's go to the BSN. Here we're going to go to the partners of the BSN. And I want you to understand something. Now, here we have the blockchains. We see Ethereum, EOS, Tezos, Neo, Nervos, IrisNet, Algorand. She said Algorand is scamming people. But why did the BSN choose Algorand as one of their permissionless blockchains? Now, we're talking global here, ladies and gentlemen. She's not showing you this. I guarantee you that I know for a fact that she's not showing you this because I used to watch her channels. See, I didn't just come out of nowhere talking nonsense, ladies and gentlemen. This is the most truth that you will get on crypto YouTube. This lady is trying to cause you to miss the boat. Now, look, she said that, what? Huh? She said that Algorand is not good. Okay. Now, we already know that the USDC was running on ETH, Algorand, Solana, and Stellar. Okay? Now, for some reason, I'm not seeing Stellar. Let me see. I'll probably see it somewhere else. But these people are so funny that they will remove it because it's getting too hot. They will remove it off their sites because I've seen it done before. I've seen Ripple's website with the banks that was on it, and then they removed it. These companies always do it, especially when things is getting too hot. Because somebody like me bringing out this truth, they don't want this too much out there. Trust and believe that, because they don't want you getting all the money. Now, she once again called Algorand the scam for investors, but here Circle is backing them, and we know that Circle is connected to the big dogs, the powers that be, the Drim Briars of the world, the Rothschilds, and the 6 degrees of separation just go down forever. Okay, now we're gonna come down to Algorand's website real quick. I just want you to see their partners. Now, I've already talked about them. And if you look at these, you can go here yourself and see who they're all connected to. I've already done this, and I didn't really want to do all that in this video, but I want you to show you that she wants you to miss the boat. Algorand is global. Stellar is global. Hedera Hashgraph is global. Deepak Chopra chose to deal with his stuff on the Hedera Hashgraph. So if you just seen the video, see, I'm putting out the facts and the truth, and a lot of people don't even really watch it. I'm putting so much game in front of your face that you don't even really understand what you're seeing right now, ladies and gentlemen. You need somebody to talk to you about a price. I have never talked about price on this channel, and I never will, because it's not about the price. Borderless Capital. This was Algo Capital. This was their little fund. And who do they have in their portfolio? Securitize. Republic. Now, I've already shown you what Republic is. Republic is one of the biggest platforms when it comes to the private investing, crowd sharing. Ladies and gentlemen, you need to understand what is going on. And Republic is ran on the Algorand blockchain. Now I'm going to even go into Republic just to show you who's backing them. So when you go to the 6 degrees of separation, you see who's all connected. So Crypto Granny, why are you lying to these people out here when I can clearly see what the truth is? And you are trying to lead them astray. You're like the wolf in the Three Little Pigs story, trying to huff and puff and blow our crypto houses down. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to let her do it to you. We got to be holding up the houses from the back so that nobody can move this foundation. You think this is a game, ladies and gentlemen? This is real money we're talking about. You deserve to have some of it. Why not? Also, this is the Republic platform, the future of private investing. Look at what's already been on here, okay? Invest with the best. Republic curates private investing opportunities with high growth potential across startups, gaming, real estate, and crypto. These were launched on here: SpaceX, Robinhood, Carta, Equipment Share, Ample, Pillars of Eternity, Real Estate, Props. Come on, dude. I don't even want to have to do this. The best venture capital firms, family offices, and high net worth individuals already invest in Republic companies. Listen, I've already showed you that even Algorand was working in derivatives with the ISDA. I also showed you that they were tokenizing shares on the Algorand blockchain. Look on who's investing with this: Andreessen Horowitz, Sequoia, Goldman Sachs, Pantera, Mark Cuban. I don't even need to go on. Look who's backing and advising Republic: Kevin Harrington, Big Dog, Chameleonaire, Big Dog rapper, Tim Draper, and Navo. Man, what are you talking about, Crypto Granny? I wouldn't even come to your house to eat chicken noodle soup, because you're probably lying and telling me it's chicken and it's pork. Ladies and gentlemen, you already know who this is. This is Brando, the truth giver, Cryptonomics, the Stellar King, the Crypto Godfather, and the one who's always told you to investigate truth on your own terms.